3, 2, 1, go.
All right, what's up, y'all? I just want to make the little gun and the little shield. I was gonna try to do it on Blender, but we're just gonna do it here. Let's add for the shield cylinder. Oh, let me make sure that this isn't post-process off. Let's use a nice matte cap. What should we use? We use this. That's almost the same color anyway. So let's flatten it. And let's use snap 90 and snap it that way. Yeah, oh, you know what? No, I think this is actually good. Should we stretch it first? Okay, so let's work on the symmetry. So we want it to be symmetrical front and back. So firstly, I guess we should validate it first. So I'm going to do post subdivision to 3, and I'm going to bring this down. Actually, maybe I'll do linear. I want it to be a little more linear, right? I think. What is it? I can't even really see the background. Let's change this to something a little darker. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. I just want the edges to be round. Okay, so I think that's probably the best that we're gonna do. I'm gonna put more subdivision, only because I'm not sure how to make all these things, but I might need to up the quality. I guess I can just voxel remesh it. So let's go 2 and 42. Let's validate that. Yeah. Okay, so now we can, let's go to multi-res and let's subdivide it. I'm gonna subdivide it twice. Let's get crazy. We got space. So let's do local for the symmetry. Let's do show line, and I think we want Y. That's what we want. And we also want left and right, so we'll do X as well. Oh, I guess maybe we want top and bottom too. So that's all she wrote. So we'll do move, and I'm trying to think if I want to do this thingy, symmetry and then vertex, vertex. Oh, it doesn't work. Probably because of all the symmetries. Oh, it does work. So I think that makes sense. I'm just gonna turn this back to auto. And then I'm gonna use move. And we need to make something like that. It's actually pretty good. If I'm honest. Oh, I should have voxel remeshed it, probably. I think that's why it's being so silly. So let's do this. I'm gonna voxel remesh it like 200. Then I'm gonna go gizmo, symmetry, vertex, vertex. Oh no, I already did that, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna put it back to auto. So now I can use move, and let's see if it reacts the same way. All right, let's see if it reacts the same way. Oh, that's looking like it. I mean, that's looking like exactly what a brother's looking for. Right? I feel like that's pretty good. So let's turn off Z, I think. What is Z? Oh, Z's top and bottom. So let's leave that on. We don't want front and back. We do want left and right. So we're going to use move real big and just give it that nice curve. I'm trying to think if I should do anything else before I do the curve. Yeah, yes, actually I should. Before I do the curve, I should make the rest of these details. Also, you know, it looks like, you know, I can do that afterwards as well. It looks like it tapers a little bit. So I'm going to do that as well. I'm not sure how, but we'll figure it out. I think I want to squish it together a little bit more. Let's take move. Let me turn all these back on. I just feel like this is a little long. It's the only part that kind of bugs me. Yeah, something like that. Let's use smooth. Let's just smooth this out a bit. That looks bang on. That looks spot on to me. All right, so how do we want to make this, the cutouts? There's not really a good way to do that, I feel as though. Oh, you know what? Oh, I know what we can do. We can use tube. Let's use tube path. Okay, we'll just make the first line. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll just kind of do it loose first. We'll do closed. Let's wait on closed. Oh, actually, we're going to mirror it. So we don't need to do it closed. We just need to do 1/2. Okay, so 2 nodes here for this side. So I'm thinking something like that. Maybe I want to mirror this as well. If I hit mirror, what happens? Okay, so we want to, snap is good. Let's make it small. And then we're going to use Boolean, baby. Let's add another one here. Okay, that looks good. That looks good, I would say. What do you think? Oh, the only thing is I need an edge here though. So hopefully I can do that with the pinch tool. Okay, I think that's pretty good. But maybe they should match. Maybe they should match. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I wonder how many times I say that. I say it so much. All right, so I like that. And I can actually, I guess it doesn't really matter if I, oh, that's weird. Why are these moving together? That's interesting. I guess they move together. Anyway, so I think I want to go back to this and just make sure that it's exactly how I want it. It looks a little... Oh, you know what I want to do? I should do the pinch now. Because if I carve this out, then it could get messed up using pinch. So I only want the front side, so I'm going to turn this off. The rest we want. So let's try and pinch this edge. And it's funny, now that I've been working in Blender for a while, like, I feel as though I could do this in Blender, but I just find myself doing it in Nomad because it's just more fun. It feels just more like art, I guess. I guess is what it is. And that's what I like, since I'm an artist, not an engineer. Okay, I think I just want to make like, okay, that seems good. It's just this little bit that bugs me. I'm so crazy about details. It's insane. Okay, so, and now how thin do I want this? Because I might want it a little thinner. I think that still works. And we should do, we'll just do a box for the cross hatches. We can turn smooth shading off of for this. Probably should have just used a cylinder, but that's okay. All right, so that's good. So we'll just clone this. We should be still on snap. We'll snap it this way. This matte cap is not helping me out too much, I can't see. I wonder if any of them you can see in the front. I guess we'll go with this weird one. Let's make the background darker. I don't think I've ever sculpted in this color scheme before. Okay, so looks good. So that should be perfect. Oh, and they're in a mirror. Let me take these out. These two, we can just join them together. Let me take this tube mirror out, because this one we're actually going to clone. And hopefully there's this piece, so let's make that smaller. Unless I want to, yeah, let's just make it smaller, I think. Let's fatten this up. And let's move it down. Oh no. Let's do a line. We'll move it down like so. And let's make it a little thinner. Wait, can we? No, we probably can't bake this, can we? No. We can do pivot, center. No, that is not the center, you butt monkey. So we'll put the center here. Okay, I just want to be able to shrink it in the center. That would make my life easier. Okay, so maybe something like that. I think that's good. We'll take this, and I just want to put it a little bit deeper. Stretch this and put it a little deeper. And then these I think are deep enough, but we'll put them a little deeper just in case. All right, so now we have all these. Let's validate them. Let's take this box and we'll just join these together. Let's do a quick save. And then we'll take these two, we'll hide that one, we'll Boolean and Boolean. Maybe for this we need to turn, no, I want to keep smooth shading on. Even though off makes it look really clean, I think I might need to leave it off. Let's see what happens if I undo. If I undo and let's see what happens. How can I make it a little bit more better? I like smooth shading, but problem is, oh, I guess smooth shading is on for all of these. I thought I turned it off. Maybe I'm losing my marbles. All right, so let's try. So this mirror, let's see what happens if we voxel remesh these things together. And then we take this and Boolean. I just want to see if there's any difference. No, there's not really any difference. Oh, that looks bad though. Okay, so there's not much difference. What if I smooth? It actually looks okay. Oh, chair. It's not the best chair. Not the best chair in the world. Okay, so let me think here. Let me think what the best option is. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. If I use X-ray, let's do that. Let's move it up a little bit. And you know what? I think I'm overthinking it. This box, I'm just going to do subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. I'm going to join these two. We're going to do a Boolean, Boolean. And we're going to turn smooth shading off. That's what I'm talking about. So then we'll use, oh, but the only problem is this part. What I forgot about. So let's take care of that first. So in order to, so I need to cut this. I need to take trim and lasso might actually work fine. Or are these together already? There we go. Oh, I thought I had, oh, I guess I didn't. Okay. Let's try it again. All right, that looks good. We'll turn smooth shading off. Let's take mask. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can use front-facing vertices only. Let's see if this works here. I don't really want much on the sides. That's why I'm using it. Okay, so now let's invert. Let me make sure I'm not doing anything on the back. Looks like I'm not. Good. That doesn't look the cleanest though. Oh, you know what I can use? Sorry, I got really excited. Blur. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on, let me clear this. Let me just see if this works. Let's take Gizmo and just pull this up. Oh, see, it pulls up like on the side. Clear. See, that's not good. And there's all these like weird artifacts. I don't like those. I think it might have been something to do with this. Anyway, let's voxel remesh this. High. What is that, bro? What is that? That's so strange. Boolean. What if I do Boolean? Still getting those weird things. Legacy. Okay. All right. Now I'm annoyed. Let's voxel remesh this together. Okay. Now let's see what happens if I were to just leave it on fill. Huh, it's the same, kind of. All right, I'm going to clone this. All right, and I'm going to do legacy. I'm going to do a Boolean. Then I'm going to voxel remesh. And then I want a Boolean again. But this time, I'm going to move everything down a little deeper. Let's see if that does anything. Yeah, I still can't get these stupid, like, thingies in the middle. Oh, wait. You gotta make sure these are together. They're really annoying. Okay, so these tubes, now that I have a second chance to do all of this dumb stuff, I want to make these boxes round. Oh, not that. This. I'd like to make that round. Okay. I'm trying to think what would actually look better. I'm not sure. Let's try putting these deeper. subdivide them. I think, did I save? Let me just save. Boolean. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, these stupid pieces again. And remeshing doesn't get rid of them. Oh gosh. At this rate, I should have just used a different tool, I think. It would have been a lot easier. I don't think this is the most well thought out plan, unfortunately. Maybe I should just do it in Blender. You can't go backwards on that, can you? No. You can't. Okay, so let me trim all this stuff out. Why is none of the symmetry working on this thing? Local. Boom and boom. Thank you. Okay. So let's take this and voxel remesh them together. Boolean. We'll voxel remesh this pretty high. Quad remesher. We'll do 10,000. Why are you only on 2%, bro? What did I do? It's gonna crash on me. All right, I did half. Oy. Why though? Why is it so terrible? If I do the same, does it just like, is it also terrible? It is. I mean, it's actually not bad, but it would definitely look better in Blender for sure. But, I mean, it's not bad. So I'm going to take move, whatever. It's not terrible. We'll give it a little bit of a bend. Oh, you know what else I wanted to do? Take select mask, rectangle. Kind of shrink it. Do this to get that nice curve in it. Clear. Oh, don't tell me that messed it up. Same. No, it messes it up. So I'm not going to do that. We'll just clear it. So back to move. We'll give it a little bend, a little bendy poo. It'd be nice if we could pinch this to make it a little sharper, but I don't think that's going to work. Okay, so now we want to, let's bring the little character back. I'm just going to go back to lit PBR. Oh, not good. Okay, so we'll go back here, shrink it. Oh, you know what I probably should have just used? The mask. That probably would have been so much easier. Is that the right size? I feel like that's the right size. Okay, so let's take good old cylinder. probably turn smooth shading off. I want to put it around his little arm. Ultimately, I'd like to, let's place this on the arm as well. You know what, maybe we can pinch this. I wonder if I can use drag here. I wonder if drag would help me out at all. Okay, I think that works good. So let's color this the same thing, although I kind of want it to be, I don't know what color I want to make this. Maybe it's white. Okay, it is wrapped around the arm, so it looks like that works. I just don't know if I wanted white or if I wanted the same color as this. Could also do something like this. That's too much, right? It's definitely too much. Yeah, maybe it just like sticks on. Maybe that's better. It doesn't really need one of those things. Let's add a cylinder. Let's add on gizmo, a cylinder. We'll snap it this way. And that way it just looks like an actual toy thing. Turn smooth shading off. It can be very small. I like that. So we'll take these two, join them together. Actually, what does this look like with smooth shading off? Ooh. Okay, we'll just validate that and join these two together. So now for this, let me make sure I go back to the add and turn that off, because sometimes I hate it. So let's do pivot, center, pivot, perfect. And now I can move it back in where I want it. And now he has his mask. I mean, I keep saying his mask. His little thingy majig. I also wanted to do the gun too. So this is the shield. And actually, I just need to export the shield. Should I do an STL? I'll just do an STL. Okay, so that's the shield. All right, so now for the gun. All right, so let's add first cylinder, snap, it's gonna be real bootleg. Okay, let's do box. line. Okay, it's actually pretty good. Let's clone, take it off of a line. Do that there. Do I want to? It seems like, let's clone this. Okay. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to do, let's see, let's just join them together. We'll voxel remesh them together. Excuse me. This, we'll bring this in some. Okay, so we have this handle, we need that. I'm just trying to think of the easiest way to do this. I want to clone this and move it up, make it a little smaller, and we'll move it up. Okay, we'll take tube. Let's turn the grid on. Why is the grid so bootleg right now? There we go. Let's use tube. Hopefully this thing will just snap to the grid. Okay, you don't have to be so snappy. Okay, so something like this. Oh, I think snap might have been killing me. That's a killer right there. If I go bottom, hopefully, will this allow me to snap it to the middle? No. But hopefully that's enough in the middle. Hopefully. It looks like it is. So let's do profile. Maybe we just want to add a little something here. Nope, not like that. I kind of just want this to have, I gotta figure out where that is. Oh, there it is. That just feels like it's better, right? I think. Okay, so let's go back here and let's add another node here. I really messed everything up. Why can't I just make it bigger and it stay where it is? That's my question. Oh, I get it. It's just, this is probably all too thin, actually. Box, box. Yeah, that's like a good size. That's better. Let's take this and just stretch this, open this up as well. And let's go back to this and make this a little bit bigger. Okay, I think that looks good. Now this part of the gun, what do we want to do here? this looks like it could be a cylinder. So maybe we just clone this. This is a cylinder fin. Snap it this way. Make it a little softer. And you know, I think we're just going to validate this. Let's do move. Let's make sure our symmetry is on. Local. We just want this and this. Nope. Just left and right. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we just want to get that straight edge on the back. Watch is telling me I need to stand up. It's always telling me that. Maybe I'll just trim this. I don't know. It's better to have it have them closer together. Otherwise you get some distortion, unfortunately. So this needs to be right on the edge, I feel. And maybe I'll even just trim just to be safe. Okay. All right, so let's take this cylinder. Cylinder's actually quite big. Too big, really. So let's clone this, and then we'll just make this little bit here. Clone that. And then we can go in and make this part bigger. And then I'm going to take this, clone it, and hopefully we can make that front a little more round. Oh, that's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good likeness. Oh, the only thing I wanted to do was take this and try out... Oh, we can probably just quad remesh it, honestly. We'll quad remesh it a little bit, get the size down, and then take the little smooth thing and smooth it out. Boom. I don't know why this feels so large. I think that works. Maybe we'll smooth this out too. Let's validate it and let's try to smooth it out a little bit. I'm really liking that smooth function. And it looks like let's clone this. Let's validate this one. And I'm going to subdivide it. We'll take the other clone. And I think we'll use this to make... Yeah, I can make this more round. Bring this down. There we go. Something like that is perfect. I'll make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to clone this too. This one I'm going to validate. And I want to cut it out of this. Boolean, Boolean. So now this I'm going to voxel remesh. We'll take this one and make it a little wee bit smaller. Did I already voxel remesh this? I can't remember. I'll just remesh it again, and then I will smooth it. So I'll make it nice and smooth, and then I'll just quad remesh it. Let me save. I haven't saved in a while. Turn symmetry off. Let's try 10K. Don't get stuck there again. Thank you. I should have turned the wireframe on so you could see. Let's do half again. What are we at? 3,000. Okay. This I think we can just validate. Let's do same. Probably half. Now let's do same. So that's exactly what I wanted. So all of these, they look pretty good. Can validate them. Validate. This is a little high res. Can half it. Half it. Where's the sphere? Oh, here's the sphere. Let's just voxel remesh these together. 10K. Okay, we'll smooth everything. We turn the stupid grid off. We'll smooth it. I don't know if I want to, oh, do I want to merge this together with this part though? That's the question. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure. This I think I need to make smaller. I'm like insane with like the detail. But I guess I always have been really, really insane with detail. I think I'm gonna actually rotate it and just use a line. Quad remesher. I kind of wish it would have stayed a bit more flat, but that's not so bad. Let's half this. So this is the only one that's like a different color. So I don't get lost, I'm just gonna change the color. Let's do a quick save. Okay, so I don't know what size this is. What is this? Maybe I should try to just voxel remesh the whole thing together. See what happens. Oh, did I not do that as well? How could I miss that? Where is this thing? Oh, that's the sphere. Where's the other sphere? Where's the little nub? Oh, that's the nub. All right. I just want to see what it looks like if I just make it one piece. Of course, I did not have symmetry on, like the ultimate butt monkey. Let's just do down the middle, local. Oh no. I do like it, but they don't need to be merged together. They do not. But I can probably try to squeeze as little amount of the size as I can. I'm going to validate, and then I'm going to use quad remesher to remesh this thing down. Okay. Honestly, everything else looks pretty good. Okay. Y. Okay. Okay. So this sphere is the only thing that's a little bit bigger because I probably just didn't do that enough. Tube. Yeah, this gonna be might be fun to do in Blender as well. I know for a fact I could do the gun in Blender. This is gonna be the blaster nub. All of this I'm just gonna join together. This is gonna be the blaster. Okay, looks good. So this is gonna be an STL as well. It's the blaster. Oh wait, did I just do the one or did I do both? Did I do both? Visible too, I did. Okay, good. All right, nice. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to go more in depth, then definitely check out my Skillshare classes where I am a top teacher. I have about 50 classes, both Procreate and Nomad Sculpt. I also have a few classes on Udemy, so if you want to learn more, or you just like my style, you like the way I teach, you want to support me, those are some other places that you can do it. Thanks again, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video.